Well, hello, SNHU 107 students, and welcome to your very last week, week 8, module 8 in the SNHU 107 learning community. Today, we're going to talk about SNHU 107 takeaways to go. As always, your experience here at Southern New Hampshire University is important to us. It is our policy and practice to create an inclusive and accessible learning environment. If there are aspects of instruction or course design that present barriers to accessibility, please notify the Online Accessibility Center, the OAC, as soon as possible at 866-305-9430. You can also email them at oac@snhu.edu or visit the Online Accessibility Center website. Couple of webinar reminders. Our learning community is always an academic space, so be mindful of your conduct. And just as we close out the term, don't forget that these webinars are not mandatory. No grades are attached, no extra credit points. But y'all, I sure hope that they have been helpful for you. From week to week, they've helped you understand your assignments and the concepts you're covering, and that you had a little bit of fun. So we're here. I mean, y'all, you made it to the very last week of your class. This week, you only have that final discussion. So as a reminder, that initial post is due on Thursday. Do not miss this final discussion point because I'm telling you those points can make or break your final grade. So as always, make sure that initial post is turned in by Thursday or before, as works for your schedule. And then make sure you have those peer responses so your whole discussion is complete by Sunday or earlier, as convenient for your schedule. So initial post Thursday, peer responses by Sunday or earlier as it works for you. Pay attention to your due dates and deadlines. The term ends for good. All assignments must be turned in and submitted by this Sunday. So this week in your week 8 discussion, you're going to be answering a couple of questions. One is, what have you learned about the value of time management and goal setting this term, and why these behaviors are important for your future success? Another question, discuss a future course or a situation in which you could use the skills, resources, and motivational factors from this course to be successful. And then an optional piece, if you wanted to provide your feedback to the class, is if you struggled this term, like maybe life was lifing and things just didn't go your way, but you kept showing up, feel free to share how you overcame your challenges. In addition, if you felt like this term went well for you and you felt like you had a good routine in place, share that too. The more we can share with each other on what works, what doesn't, like how we overcame hard things, how we managed our time, tips for success, it just helps all of us be even more successful students. So, and remember, initial post due by Thursday, peer responses due by Sunday. So that's the only assignment you have for week 8, but I kind of wanted to wrap up the term with some reminders for your success. One of the things I love most about the SNHU 107 course is that I really feel like it sets this solid foundation for your future success as you move into other classes. So tip number 1 to take with you is never miss that Monday. I know Mondays have like a bad rap, y'all. Everybody loves the weekends off or the time off or the day off. But when Monday rolls around, we're like, oh man, change your mindset, change your attitude about Monday, because maybe the week before fell apart or you didn't do your best work on your assignments. Every Monday is a chance for a fresh start, a new start. So use that to your advantage. Another tip for your success, make that SNHU time. Did any of you struggle with this? Did any of you get burned by this where you didn't plan your time or you didn't kind of make a schedule for your success? It makes a difference, y'all. Even if you just look at your week and put in a couple hours here or there, if you can stick to that, or like pretend you're in a classroom, like physically, even though you're online at home or work, wherever you might be doing your homework from, it really makes a difference because it just helps you kind of have a plan and a routine that you can be consistent with. If you can consistently show up and keep going, big results come. Having that backup plan is super important to everybody, okay? Things happen. I like to say, and I stole this from the Academic Support Center, one of their amazing coaches, Allison Johnson. She always says, life can just be lifing, which means sometimes our weeks fall apart. Our best laid plan completely falls apart. Computers break, kids get sick. Maybe we take care of other people in our house. Our week just gets away from us. Internet goes down. We have natural disasters. I mean, the list goes on and on. I guarantee you're not going to be the first student or the last student that it has happened to. All right. So make sure you have that backup plan in place. If your internet goes out, can you go to a friend or family members? Can you go to a coffee shop? Can you go to the library? Can you use your phone as a hotspot? Computer or tablet breaks. Can you go to the library? Do you have a friend or family member that'll let you borrow their technology gear so that you can get your assignments submitted? If your work schedule changes and everything kind of gets jumbled up, reach out to your instructor, your advisor, let them know what's going on, y'all. The more we know, the more we can support your success. So never be afraid to reach out. Your instructors every term have an email address. A lot of them sometimes even share their phone numbers. Let them know what's going on, because then we can work for you to put together a plan for your success to either catch back up or get caught up or get things turned in so you're not so overwhelmed. Okay. Know your to-do list. This is key. I hope that this term you realize that you have a lot of competing priorities every day. All of us humans do. We're pulled in a lot of different directions. But it is so important for you to know who and what is a priority as you work to achieve your goals. Plus, you want to know what's on your to-do list, both inside and outside the classroom. So if you can just pick a couple of things you need to get done every day or should get done every day, it doesn't feel so overwhelming. You can break things down a little bit day by day. So you get everything done, you feel accomplished, and you achieve your goals, right? Communication is key. You guys have heard me say this all term long. Reach out, reach out, reach out. Connect, connect, connect. I cannot stress it enough. You are a college student. You are an adult. College is expensive. Your goals take sacrifice, time, and they take putting you outside your comfort zone. Reach out. If you struggled with something this term, maybe your writing wasn't as good as it could have been, or you struggled maybe with or you're nervous about coming up and citing works with APA or MLA, use your resources. Use the library. Go to the academic support center workshops. If you struggled on something or fell behind, this is the time. Reach out to your instructors. See if you can still catch up. They might say no, but the answer is always no unless we ask. So advocate for your best term and communicate for your success. When you get time to reach out, get in the learning communities, get an SNHU Connect, join some clubs, just working on that communication and getting things put together will just help you be successful. Which brings me to knowing your success team. Please, please, please take note of who supports you genuinely. Genuinely. Keep them close. Think about this term. Who supported your success? Maybe it was you. You just had to keep driving that bus and went over the speed bumps and went around the curves. Maybe you had loved ones, friends, family members, spouses, partners, kids, pets included. Maybe it was your advisor. Maybe it was your instructor. Whatever it was or whoever it was, keep those people surrounding you. You want to surround yourself with people that are going to push you for your success. They're going to give you that positive feedback, but they're also not afraid to be hey, you need to get your homework done. You need to stay on this. You have to make time for this. They're not afraid to give you those hard truths. Keep those people close to you. The more you can surround yourself with those people, they're going to support you genuinely, the better experience this even is. And once again, connect for your success. We learned a lot this term about all the university resources here at SNHU. You have tutoring. You have that amazing written feedback team. That's all free. It's all free, everybody. The resources are here for your success. You have these learning community webinars. The learning community webinars are only here for SNHU 107 and IDS 105, but maybe down the road we'll have them for all classes. But it's just a super helpful way to support your success. You got the career team, advisors, the help desk, the library, all the clubs, organizations, and groups that are in SNHU Connect. Plus, you have SNHU Wellness that helps with any of our mental health needs. And then outside the classroom, you have all these social supports. The list, this isn't even a comprehensive list, but there's so many people pulling for you and your success, but you have to reach out and advocate for yourself. I love this quote by Mr. Covey. I am not a product of my circumstances. I am a product of my decisions. Y'all, each and every one of you comes to SNHU with a different story. You maybe tried school before, it didn't work. Maybe you've tried it a couple of times and it didn't work. Maybe this is your first go at school because you have a family, or you changed jobs, or you never had time before. Whatever it is, maybe you struggled in school before and now you're finding your groove. Whatever it is, you are the one driving this bus. You are the one that can make the decisions to be an advocate for your best self. using and connecting with the resources and people both inside and outside the classroom that align with your goals, and just making the time and going after what you want. At the end of the day, I want you to remember that you are 100% worth this journey. You have to remember that you can and you will, and that you 100% got this. Thank you so much for being a part of the SNHU 107 learning community. It has been my privilege and honor to work with each and every one of you this term. I have thoroughly enjoyed each and every webinar. I am so excited for you to finish this term successfully. Give it your best shot. Go after your best grade. Your faculty are so excited to see you in the term. We are so thankful that you chose SNHU to partner with you as you go after your academic goals. And just remember, have an amazing week 8. Have an amazing rest of the term. And as you go into your new classes, set that foundation for your success. And remember, you got this.